Every night it hangs there, the moon, a glowing orb we've stared at for millennia. It's inspired myths, guided sailors, even sent men to its surface, or so we're told. But what if everything you know about the moon is a lie? What if the moon isn't real? What if it's a hologram projected into our sky to hide a truth so big it could shatter reality itself? Welcome to DraytonofftheDeep, where we dive into the shadows of the unknown. Buckle up, this one's a wild ride. Let's start with the basics. The moon has been a constant in human history. We've written songs about it, built calendars around it, even landed on it in 1969. But some say that landing never happened. The moon landing hoax is old news, shadows in the wrong places, a flag that waves with no wind. NASA says they've been back since, but where's the live footage? Why haven't we built a base there yet? The official story is full of holes. But what if the real conspiracy isn't about the landing? What if it's about the moon itself? The idea that the moon might be a hologram first popped up in fringe circles in the early 2000s. A guy named David Icke, the lizard people guy, suggested the moon isn't a natural satellite. He called it a hollow artificial construct, maybe even a control station for an alien agenda. Sounds crazy, right? But let's dig deeper. In 1969, during the Apollo missions, astronauts reported something bizarre. They said the moon rang like a bell when they crashed a lunar module into it. Seismometers picked up vibrations that lasted for hours, way longer than they should on a solid rock. Scientists at the time were baffled. Some still are. What kind of natural object rings like that? A hollow one might. Now, let's talk about the hologram theory. If the moon is hollow, or not even there, what are we seeing in the sky? Some theorists say it's a projection, a massive hologram beamed into our atmosphere to keep us from asking questions. Think about it. Holograms aren't sci-fi anymore. In 2017, researchers at the University of Southampton created 3D holograms you can see, touch and even hear using sound waves and lasers. If we can do that now, imagine what a government or something else could do with tech we don't even know about. So, why fake the moon? What's the point? One theory says it's about control. The moon affects tides, sure, but what if it's also affecting us? Ancient cultures believed the moon influenced human behavior, hence the word lunatic. Modern studies show crime rates spike during full moons. What if that's not natural? What if the moon's light, or whatever's being projected as the moon, is broadcasting frequencies to keep us docile, distracted, or even asleep to a bigger truth? Some say the real moon was destroyed long ago, maybe in a cosmic war, and what we see now is a cover-up to hide that history. Here's where it gets creepier. In 2013, a YouTube video went viral showing what looked like a glitch in the moon. A guy in Arizona filmed it through a telescope, and for a split second, the moon's surface seemed to flicker, like a TV screen losing signal. Skeptics called it a camera error, but believers said it was proof the hologram was malfunctioning. Then there's the lunar wave, a phenomenon caught on camera multiple times since 2012. It looks like a ripple moving across the moon's surface, as if the projection is being refreshed. Search lunar wave online. The footage is unsettling. But if the moon's a hologram, who's behind it? The government? Aliens? Something older? Some point to ancient texts like the Sumerian myths, which describe the moon being brought into place by gods. Others say it's the work of a shadow group, think the Illuminati, but on a cosmic scale. They're hiding what's really up there. Maybe it's a destroyed planet. Maybe it's a fleet of ships. Or maybe there's nothing at all, and they don't want us to know we're alone. Here's the final twist. If the moon's a hologram, what happens if it turns off? Would we see the truth? Would the tides stop? Would we wake up from whatever spell it's casting? Next time you look at the moon, ask yourself, is it glowing or is it projecting? And if it flickers even for a second, maybe you're seeing through the lie. This is DraytonofftheDeep, where we question everything. If this blew your mind, hit that subscribe button. The truth is out there. Or maybe it's just a projection. See you in the next deep dive.